Hello everyone. As you can guess from the title, this video is primarily for people that have either had jaw recorrection surgery or are in the process of getting it. And I had my surgery on the 13th of August this year, and before I had it I looked online to try and get some kind of inkling about what it was going to be like, and the videos were either so old that it didn't apply to me anymore, and it freaked me out more than I needed to be, because things were a lot worse a few years ago and they're a lot better now. Or they didn't make any sense. So in this video what I want to talk about is what the surgery actually is, the recovery time and the preparation before the operation. Right, so basically what I had was quite a severe overbite on my top jaw and an underbite on my bottom jaw, obviously. Now, most people usually only have jaw recorrection surgery to sort out one, either an overbite or an underbite. I had to have both. So my surgery was probably a lot worse than yours will be if you're only having the one. So do not take this video as pure, solid fact and say that will happen to me, because each person is different and recovery time is going to be different, so just so you're aware of that. The process, obviously, if you haven't had the surgery done yet and you're waiting for it, you know it's a long process. I have had these since I was 16, I'm only 21, it's been about 5 years, and I've also had braces since I was 10. But I will tell you now that although it seems like such a long process and it's never going to actually happen, it is so worth it. And although the changes can be quite subtle to other people, it's amazing for me, because it's not meant to be, wow, your face shape has changed, because it's meant to look natural, and it does look natural. It looks like how it was meant to be before the operation. So I just figured I'd get that out of the way with first. It is worth it. Before the operation, when you start seeing your surgeon, you're going to have lots of molds taken, and I know, not nice, but they have to be done because your jaws have to be in exactly the right place for them to do the surgery. And what they do with the molds is when they're set, they reenact the surgery on the molds to see if your teeth are in the right place, so that after the operation we can get the perfect result. And I'm glad that they postponed it with me, because if not it wouldn't be as good as what it is now, and I'm grateful for that. You're going to have x-rays, quite a few. You're also going to have photos taken, and this for me was one of the worst bits of the, before the operation, because I refused to have photos of myself taken from the side, because obviously if you've got an underbite, it doesn't look very nice from the side, it doesn't look very natural. Mine's quite severe. Now from the side, I have a jawline, but before, no. So yeah, that is what's going to happen before the operation. You're going to have x-rays, photos, molds, lots and lots of scattered appointments, so they tell you exactly what is going to happen. The surgery itself, what I had done, they broke my bottom jaw and they pulled it all the way forward to meet my top jaw, and my top jaw was so far forward that my bottom jaw had to come forward a lot, and then they pushed it up. My top jaw they broke and pushed it up. I'm not entirely too sure why, but they did. I now have 4 metal plates, 2 here and 2 here, and I can't feel them. And you'll have dissolvable stitches, and basically they're going to cut in here. That is where we're cut in to put the metal plates in. So you'll have the dissolvable stitch in there, and obviously there. And it's quite surreal after, because it's so numb inside your mouth, you can't really feel it, but you can feel the stitches. It doesn't hurt though, at all. Anything. So that is what the operation actually is. had the operation, it was about 5.5 hours long, but my time in recovery after was 9 hours, because there was a lot of bleeding. And I don't say that to freak you out, I just say it because it is a possibility. The good news is, recovery-wise, I was in hospital for 3 days. Major jaw surgery, and I was in hospital for 3 days. I suffer quite badly with kidney infections, and I'm in hospital a lot. And I was in hospital for longer with a kidney infection than I was recovering from surgery. So that is a brilliant, brilliant thing. Total plus. You're going to be swollen. You know that. If you're having surgery, you know if they break your jaws, you're going to be swollen. My swelling was quite bad again because they did both of my jaws. My face reached about out here, and I had quite a lot of bruising, probably from here down to here. I had yellow and green bruising. So I'm not going to lie to you, that for me was probably the most difficult part, because the recovery is not painful, it is uncomfortable. Seeing myself like that, and I'm sure that it will be for you, is difficult, because you have this surgery to change the way you look, and you're swollen. I was swollen for about a month and a half after. I'm not anymore, there is no swelling whatsoever, and that's only a few months after the op, which is brilliant. So to see yourself like that, you do think it was all back, what was the point? But now that it's all over, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so swelling is going to be bad. You're not going to be able to open your lips or move your jaw, basically. When I was in hospital, they put me on milkshakes with calories in them, because obviously you're not going to be getting any food. You're not going to be eating steak for a while, that's for sure. So they have to, you know, give you calories somehow. They gave me rice pudding and soups, and I don't like that. But anyway, I can't remember what my point was. You're not going to be able to open your lips. The most you'll be able to open them is probably this. So you'll be able to open enough to put a straw in, and that's it. So that's quite a big downside. I was on liquid food, I think, for around 3 weeks, but I got very, very ill after the operation, and I was being sick when I was at home, so I was probably on liquidized food for a lot longer than I should have been. But the moment that I could open my mouth wide enough, I nicked some doner meat from downstairs and shoved it, you know. I couldn't open my lips, but you just got to, you know, try your best. Anyway, as I said, it's not painful, it is just uncomfortable, because you're going to be on that much medication as well. In hospital, they'll put you on morphine, and they'll give you quite strong painkillers for at home, and I'm telling you, take them, because I didn't one time, and that is when the pain hits you, because it's all here. That's the difficult thing. You sleep on your face, and do you know what I mean? It's just uncomfortable, and it's getting used to using your jaws, because that's what you do. So after about a month, you'll probably be able to start eating, you know, bread and rice and stuff like this. Not chewy stuff. Not yet. But just food that you can easily get down with minimal chewing. You're gonna lose a lot of weight. I weighed about 7 stone 3 or something before the operation, and in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, I've lost a stone. Yeah, I've lost a stone, and that's going to affect your energy levels big time. I had to miss probably around only 3 weeks of sixth form, which was brilliant. So don't think that the recovery time is going to be forever, because it's really not. I thought that you think that it is at the time, but it's not. And take that as a blessing. I don't really think there was anything else. Oh, numbness. You're going to be numb from here to here, without a shadow of a doubt. And obviously, your surgeon would have told you there is the chance that your feeling in your chin might never come back. It might always be numb. And it's only a few months on, and about a week and a half after the operation, I got my feeling back here, or here, which is not, I didn't think that it was going to come back that quickly. At the moment, I can feel this part of my lip. This part I can't. My top lip I can feel, but this part I can. This part I can't. My chin is still numb, and you are gonna dribble. There's no way around it. I didn't want to, but you are, because you can't. Do not try and eat chocolate ice cream with a spoon when you're eating liquid food, because I did, and I ruined many a top, because I thought that I was eating it, and I looked down, and it just, you can't feel it at all. It's rather funny, actually. So yeah, so numbness, bruising, swelling, there is absolutely nothing wrong with me at the minute, at all. The only thing is that I've got my braces on. And I can't wait for them to be taken off. They've been taken off in February, and I was so excited. That was one thing. When I watched the videos before my operation, a lot of people said that your jaws were going to be wired together, and that was one of the things that I was most afraid of. I didn't want that. It scared the living crap out of me. But it doesn't happen, because they've got new technology, and they don't need to do that anymore. Yay! Only in extreme cases, when something goes wrong, they have to wire the jaws together. But the second day after my operation, my surgeon come round with the little elastics. Oh, I don't think I've got any on me at the minute. They're only tiny, and a lot of people have them when they're fixed braces anyway, regardless of whether or not they're having an operation. And you just got to put them. They'll have little hooks. You'll have little hooks put on. As you can see, it moves. And that is what the elastic bands will have to come off of, and that is only to make sure that your jaws are held together, because they can regress back into their natural state. So wear the bands. When you're told to wear the bands, wear them, because there's no point in going through all of that for your jaws to just slip back the way it works. It's just not worth it. So yeah, no wiring with the jaws, so you can open your mouth and talk. It's brilliant, really strangely brilliant. And your fixed braces will probably come off around 5 or 6 months after the operation, and it does go quick, because the recovery time is about 2 months, before you're totally covered. And I can see myself that the difference is amazing. I don't think I've got any photos, but I will make another video with photos of before and after. How they are now, you see they're very close together. My bottom jaw was probably, the front of it was probably back here, so it gave the bottom of my face quite sunken look, and I didn't have jawline. My face just melted into my neck, and it wasn't very appealing. Now from the front, I'm a little bit rounder in the face, which is to be expected, because they push my jaws up. From the side, this is the first time I've done this since the operation. I don't know if you can see properly because of the light, but it is a lot more sort of structured, and I'm still getting used to eating, chewing, because the jaws are in a completely different place, and it's very strange when you're brushing your teeth. But overall, I would say there are so few cons. The only cons are having to wear the braces after, and the swelling. That is about it. The eating side of it can get you down a little bit, but if you can't, you don't really want to eat after, because it's so uncomfortable, and you get used to it. After a week of being on liquidized food, you get used to it, and trust me, I hate liquid food. I hate it. I like my steak. But if I can get used to it, and as well, I'm such a wimp when it comes to pain, and this was not painful for me. So just take my word for it that it is so worth it. And although at times I thought, what was the point, it's brilliant now. Never would I think that I could have a smile like this. My smile has completely changed. Before, all you could see was my top teeth and my gum. That is my smile. It was very, very big, and now I love my smile. I love it, and I can have photos taken from the side. And before my operation, I couldn't close my lips. I couldn't put my lips together like that because my top jaw was too far forward and my bottom jaw was too far back, and I couldn't do it. Now to be able to do that so naturally is amazing. And yes, it sounds strange, but it's the little things that you notice that other people don't notice that makes this whole thing worth it. So yeah, I think that's about it. If there's any questions, feel free to just post a comment or email me, because I'm sure that there's tons of things that I've missed out. But if you are going through the process after reconstruction surgery, good luck. It'll all be fine, I swear to God. And I will post some photos before and after, so you can see that for yourselves the tremendous difference there is going to be in that in itself. It's just brilliant. It really is brilliant. So that's about it. This is my video on jaw reconstruction surgery. Thank you. Bye.